Hi, I'm Zach the Butcher from First Light. So we're going to start with the shoulders today. We're going to cut between the 4th and the 5th bone. Just going to take the shoulders off. Just going to saw through the rib cage. So what we've got here now is the venison shoulder. Through here you can just see the eye of the scotch. The rest of the shoulder's a muscle that works quite a lot, so it's ideal for slow, long cooking. You've also got the shanks up the front here, which is ideal for ossobuco, and again, a long, slow cooking process. Typically, we have the shoulder boneless. Today, we're going to take it off. You can either have it as a roast or diced, or use it as trim for mince. With a little bit of pork fat, venison shoulder makes some of the best tasting burgers. What we're going to do is we're going to let gravity do some of the work by coming to the side. We're just going to make cuts down the center and then follow the bones all the way down. So all we're doing here is we're just following the bones, keeping on as much meat as possible. Slowly, as we're working down the way of the ribs, the shoulder's going to slowly fall away, making the work a little bit easier for us. We're going to come through into the scotch, take all this meat away. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim a little bit of this excess fat in the center here, take the bone out the shank so we can put this back into the shoulder. All these muscles up the front here are muscles that work a lot, so they take a long, slow cooking process. So we're going to start by taking away some of the excess here. So first of all, we're just going to take the neck fillet off. So this here with the neck fillet, we're going to trim this up. The top half is good for fast frying. It's very tender, and this bottom half here is more suitable for burgers. So we're going to take this top half over here, slice them into steaks. So here we've got the scotch fillets here, a little bit of salt and pepper, put them straight onto the pan, nice and hot, 3 or 4 minutes aside, and let it rest. The other piece here, we've got the chuck. We're going to dice this up. This can be used for stewing steak, or we can use these for our burger. It's going to give us lots of flavour. So we've got the rest of the shoulder here with the foreshank. We're going to completely bone this out and then roll it up. We're going to start by coming through the joint, find the joint. I'm going to follow the blade bone down, moving all the meat as we go, following the blade bone around, coming through the joint, and then clearing underneath so we can pull the blade bone away. Clearing around the side here, should just pull away. From there, we're going to follow the arm bone down, leaving as much meat as possible on the bone. Then down the foreshank, clearing it all off the bone. Up around the top of the knuckle. Get those sinews away. And that's our boneless venison shoulder. Because this is First Light young venison red deer, don't need to cook it for as long as wild venison. The great thing about venison shoulder is we don't actually need to do too much trimming like lamb. It also makes beautiful burgers, salamis and sausages as well. All I'm going to do with this is dice it up for beautiful stew meat for later on. For the second half of this venison shoulder, I'm now going to tie it into a roast. We're going to find the center point of the roast. I'm going to do a special butcher's knot. It's got a bit of a slip knot to it. I'm going to pull it back, lock it off, tie it up. I'm going to roll the two ends of the roast first to seal it in. Now I'm going to roll the other end of the roast to hold it all together. We have 2 more strings going in the center there. Just going to trim the excess of the sides off. Some presentation. And there we have our venison shoulder roast.